Right, hello. We're back after what was a little bit of stress. There's a little bit of stress right there, with that not working. But we are back and now working on. Let's go. So, if anybody is dropping into the video, the VOD, this is a sponsored stream. We are doing a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends, as the title, as everything kind of like covers, and also in the description for this video, this stream, this VOD, there is kind of like a thing of like guide, advice of how to play the game. We're gonna go over a few bits, play a little bit, and all that stuff. So yeah, there is a QR code as well. If you're watching us on VOD, if you're watching this now, scan it, download the game, support the channel, go through the tutorial and all that stuff. Quite a few things to go over, especially as I got to let my rep know that it's now working. Disregard. It is now working. Okay. Right. Lightvein, hello, welcome to the stream. This is this was meant to be a longer stream that was meant to transition into playing Raid, but the stream went down. So now we are back up and working. So that's good. There's some positives. So let's go. And yes, need to get into the full kind of ins and outs of things. I also need to put the thing in the chat about getting the game. Hello to I'm gonna say Wolverine hashtag llamas. Hello, welcome everybody. Right, I'm gonna put the message in the chat, which is the sponsorship message. I can put it in replace pinned comment. It should come up with that. There we go. So then it's got to pop up there to click. So we've done all that stuff. Hello, Jason. Hello. So if anybody's just joining, this is a sponsored stream. It is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. So thanks very much for them for supporting the channel, continuing to support the channel over the many months. We've got some things to go over, as one does, because if people are watching back on a VOD and all that stuff, then we have got to go over the special champion that you get, because you do get a special champion, which will be, if I can put it into shot here, this one here, which is Deliana. God, I can't speak properly. You can get Deliana. And also you get like the free kind of like gear. Excuse me. You get the free gear for the champion over the space of the 7 days. Right there. Her abilities, she helps her team feed off an enemy's misery, breaks the resistance of her enemies, and blocks the enemy's team buffs and heals her allies. That's great, and that's handy for things like clan boss fight. Many other things as well. There's a champion as well in full appearance. That's one thing I love about Raid, is the way that they kind of like create their champions and create them in such a way that it's fantastic in a fantasy world, in a dark fantasy world. She's got synergy, which I'm going to check out in a second, and what she does for a team and all that stuff. Okay. Let's go. So hello everybody again. Hello. And make sure as well. Check out the QR code, which is there. QR code's there. Scan it with your phone. Download the game, and join in. Please join in. Especially as we're going to play a bit, talk about stuff. Hello Dakota, thanks for dropping on by the stream. We're a sponsored stream tonight. We're playing a little bit of Raid, sponsored by Polarium, so thank you very much for them for sponsoring. As I said, we're going over the key champion that you get. If you do click the link, and also in the pinned comment, There's a pinned thing right in the chat, which is right there, right at the top. Click that one right there. Click it. It will take you to the link to download the game. All those good things. And as well, you'll get loads of silver. If you're a new player, you get loads of silver. You get 50 XP brew to max legendary your hero Deliana. So it's all helpful stuff to that. Especially if you use code MyDeliana. So use code MyDeliana. Which I think we should put in chat somewhere. I think we'll say that's in the description. Let's just double check the description. Yep, code MyDeliana in description. So in the description down below. If you are watching this on the catch up for the stream, so all that stuff. We've taken care of the fundamentals, okay? Because we need to get into playing a bit. We've done the explaining. QR code. Make sure as well to hit the pinned comment, which is in the top chat. Pinned comment, which is for chat purposes. That there. Click on it, and that takes you to where you need to. It's also a little bit of a breakdown of a guide in the description of what we're going to be kind of going over, those different things, and also just getting into playing the game. I like playing the game on mobile because it's portable, it's to your hands, it's a great thing, and it's always fun to add new champions into your roster, and also your champion collection. Which I do have some nice legendary champions, I must admit. There's my favourite. There's Ithos. It looks just like some kind of like knight. Some elven knight that I assume would be out of something like Lord of the Rings. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Let's play a bit. Let's talk about the game a bit more. Got to make sure I've got my notes. Also, new users. I forgot this as well. This is another thing. So we've got the Deliana, the code, but also new users will get a rewards package. Contains 200,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP booster, an ancient shard, and champion Vergis. Which I do need to include into the description. So we'll have a look at Vergis. I think we'll start with a look at Vergis. New players. So in the index, you get to see all your new all the champions in the game. And we need to find Vergis. Which is that going to be under? Which one's Vergis under? Vergis is under. What is Vergis under? So Vergis is Epic Spirit High Elves. Those are High Elves. Top row, no, under Epic. There's Vergis. Wow, so that, to be honest, that reminds me a lot of my my Ithos. Text one enemy has a 40% chance of placing a 30% reflect damage buff on a random ally for 2 turns. Nice. Continuous heal is great for certain things, especially when you're going into like more difficult content and the clan boss fight as well. Hello, Billy D. Hello. What's this game? It is Raid Shadow Legends. Any plans for, say, multiverses? Maybe. And also Aura, increasing ally defense in dungeons by 33%. Handy. Especially if you're going to faction things as well. But dungeons is more so because obviously that's part of the game. And dungeons are there. I do like dungeons. I like collecting some of the potions in order to rank up some of the champions. Right. That's that. I've done all that stuff. Deliana skills as well. Let's have a quick look at Deliana. Index. And then Deliana. Is she under Dark Elves? Probably not. Deliana is under. Deliana is under. Is it Marvel? Yes. It's High Elves. I thought it was Dark Elves. I kind of look at the character like it looks like Dark Elves, like a dark character to me. But it's under High Elves for Deliana. So, Deliana is there. Oh wow, look at that. I honestly would love to see more characters like this, especially when they kind of like, you just kind of move them slowly past over the orbs. Just look at the orbs! Just like balancing the orbs, just that nice. Love it. You've honestly, you've got to appreciate the artwork. I love that you can zoom in as well. Just like right there. That's so cool that you're able to do that, especially with some of the legendary ones. Some of the legendary ones are very well made. Heartstealer attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. And with Withering Scorn, attacks one enemy has 75% chance of placing a 50% decrease res debuff for 2 turns. If the target's under a block buffs debuff, that also applies a debuff spread. That's very wordy. Knowing your place, attacks all enemies. 75% chance to place a block buffs. That's handy, especially if you're looking to suppress buffs coming in for enemies you're going against. Heals all allies, 5% or 5% of the max HP of each block buffs debuff placed by the skill, and fills the champion's turn meter for each block buffs. So block buffs, positive things for you. Get it? Got it. And then we've got to increase the champion's I don't know, it's accuracy, not ACC. Accuracy by 2 for every 1000 HP this champion has. Okay. And increase ally HP in all battles by 33%. Okay, got it. Simple as that. Yeah. I subscribe for MCOC. Well, it's called a sponsored stream. I assume you're more intelligent than I would hope, but any case, right. Just a little bit of a forewarning. Obviously, download the game. It's a sponsored stream. And if you're like Atreus, who doesn't understand how sponsored streams works, then please hit the link in there and go and download the game. Support the channel, all that stuff. They're very much appreciated. Support the channel. We've worked with Raid for many years now, so thanks very much to Raid for sponsoring. And we're going to get into playing, but we had to go over some of the fundamentals, new champions, and other stuff. Because it's important that, you know, Raid want to give out some freebies to people. They want to give out some decent stuff, some decent new champions. And we want to go over the champions, because champions do different things in this game. The same thing with any game that you might play. It's always handy to know that. So what I'm going to be doing is now adding some new champions to my my champion group, hoping to get some epic or legendary. Got 22 ancient shards to open. So I'm going to just like straight off the bat, just kind of like open up some more. I'm going to like spend a little bit. I think we're just like with the gems like there. We're gonna just crack open some more spaces just to see if I can get some epic or legendary champions. I want to see some stuff with decent artwork. Picked up an epic to begin with. That's good. It'd be great to see legendary, but it seems to be all epic, all rares except for one, which is Frostbringer. And what's this? Increased speed. Speed is something that was used to be very good in Arena. I don't know if that current meta has kind of like shifted, so it may not be something kind of like overly interested in, but we'll see. I'm just going to open up another 10 just quickly. Rare, rare, epic, and then rare, 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 and then rare. So no legendaries this time, but it's good to get an epic. And Thirsk. I'll go with Thresk. Increase ally C rate in all battles by okay. Attack one enemy 2 times each hit with 25% chance to increase duration of random debuff. Nice enough. And damage is always based on attack with this one. Arena's cool, but I do like my own champions that I've got. And I'm not going to do that just yet. But still, let's get on with playing a bit. Making up some kind of like... I need to make some improvements. Like a lot of improvements. Especially with some elements of gear. And especially from some of my best. Like I've got a lot of these up. I've upgraded them a lot. So they've gone up to max level for a lot of them. Especially enchantments and rework. Yeah, not doing any of that just yet. Let's do a little bit of arena, I think, to begin with. So I start right at the bottom. And go grinding. Thanks very much, Billy. Thank you. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for clicking that QR code. This should be a very easy fight. Just kind of relax in a bit. So some of the great thing about this is like you click on the screen, you get told what exactly you're doing in the fight, just like that. You get to pick and choose who you're fighting up against. So you can go like, okay, well I want to choose him to fight. This is my team here. It's very kind of easy. It's very straightforward, very easy. You can put it on auto if you want. Don't normally recommend doing it because sometimes it's like can be a little bit jarring, but you can like leave yourself to just kind of like go in the best kind of ways. You can go, hey, look, no hands, and kind of like do that stuff. It depends on what you're doing for the day and how quickly you want to do. I think this might have been like I think it might have been hook, line, and sinkered into here potentially, especially because they're able to regen in a very kind of like excessive rate. So I think. They were actually... Oh, no, I'm doing well. That's fine. I should be able to do this now. Quite straightforward. Get that one out the fight. That one as well. Very straightforward. Looks good. It's going well. It's going well. Also, got to make sure that we're doing all points... That's required. We also need to go over some of the other things that are going on in game as well. So that's good. First of all, got a little win. That looks like an easy fight. I think it's always good to kind of pick up the most easiest fights that are there to just build up your level, especially in arena. You start off in a campaign. If anybody's new to the game, you start off in a campaign, and you go grinding from there. So once you start, so we've done the summoning first of all. We've summoned a load of champions, which then will appear in your champions section. And once some of these new champions have been added in, you're able to make some decisions about this. If you get like duplicates of some of these champions, you can absorb them into one another and create upgrades, which you can do in a tavern. Like here, you can just go like, okay, well I've got this one here, and then what I want to do is you may have chickens, and the chickens may be able to kind of like give you the rank ups you need. They'll basically be like as soon as you click in some of these, they'll be like yeah, you can just like rank them up, sacrifice them. But you have to be very sure about what you're doing with it, because you don't want to make a bad decision. This guy here, look, this Harrier guy, he looks like something out of like a Disney film. So you do get some very kind of stonking champions with great skills, and you can use tomes in order to improve those skills. They're the ones here, so they kind of like increase your damage. Like in champions have these kind of like underlying stats, so the kind of skills for the skills, and then they have stats improvements for those particular skills, which you can see there. The more levels you go down, the more kind of damage you do. I've got to be careful with my camera so it's not blocking anything as we go through this. But yeah, if you're new to the game, it is fun to go through. First of all, being in an alliance. So there's kind of like not alliance, a clan. Sorry, a clan. So there's like a clan right here. I'm in a clan, and you can then you can choose champions to go and fight. And I think the clan I'm in at the moment. I definitely wasn't a clan earlier today. Yes, hero gods, and there is a clan fight going on at the moment. Which one are we doing? I think that's probably the question here. So 1.3. Okay, so we've done that there. What have we done with Demon Lord? We haven't done normal yet. Let's do Demon Lord. Hello, Alex. Thanks for dropping on by to this sponsored stream. How are you doing on this fine day? I'd love to see you. Let's just set up a team and go in. I like that. I like that. I like that there. I'll go that. And sort it. I'll do that. See what the crack is. So this should be the Hydra one. You can play this game on PC, on mobile if you want. Is available on that. Yeah, I don't know if I hold up much hope for me on this one, but we're going to give it a go. If I can attack one of these, that would be nice. Do as much damage as possible. Let's get mass protection here. Man, I'm gonna put it briefly on auto and just see like what happens here with performance. My team is going down like quickly. That's a lot of debuffs, and that do be a lot of damage. And this is my strongest team at the moment, so definitely points that I will need to create a better team, better strength. And that is the main thing when it comes to raid, is you're constantly looking to improve your team, your roster, champions of roster, and that kind of stuff. Especially as it looks like that's not doing too well. I haven't really done much damage, and that means that I need to make improvements, drastic improvements. Yeah, I'm going to keep result because I just don't think I'm going to do any better with that one. But it's good to like have a look at like what other people have kind of got from their team and their list. Gives you some inspirations of like what would be kind of good champions to kind of like. There's Deliana. So Deliana did well for this particular player. It does give you an idea of like who's good set up as a team. Something I definitely need to do. And set up certain teams for different things. Let's go back to Arena. At least I know there should be some easier fights in this one. He says. Does the QR counter actually update? It does, but you have to go through the tutorial, I think. So yeah, so you have to go. You'd have to go through the tutorial. Yeah, as long as you've completed the tutorial, it will work. And that's a reminder to I mean, it should all work with the link as well. So with the link in the QR code, possibly. I mean, that's what I've been given the idea of that would be. Right, let's go. Let's get a win. Get another win in arena. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Was that Ithos doing the business then? Or is Ithos yet to come in? Ithos. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about here. Ithos, which is Ithos. I think I'm saying it right. Is my favorite. So it's got this kind of like critical here, like attack one enemies, and this one here, which is attacks all enemies 3 times, places a 25% weakened debuff on for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies. Attack is always critical. I think this is when it like does like stonking damage. It's 11k a piece. It's pretty good. You got thunder where you are. Oh god, we had thunder earlier today. And lightning. Pretty sure we just completed it. Have you hit level 20? How odd. Maybe there's something not kind of like connecting correctly with it for some reason. But that's very much out of my hands with that technical element to it, if that's the case. In any case, let's finish this off. No one's down so far, which is nice, and there's a big crit to finish. Lovely. Should grab that as well. Oh. Tag Team Arena. Tag Team Arena is cool, but I need to kind of make more allowances for champions to do this. Right, let's move. Let's grab all that, especially the loot you get for playing. You get rewarded back. And again, just to let everybody know, I think that should be that's something we should put in the description about having to reach level 20, which is something I don't think it was like in my my list of yeah, I don't think anything's in my list of info, so that's something to raise. But yes, just let you know, as I said, this is a sponsored stream. And just a forewarning that if you are a new player, you can pick up 200,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 day of XP boost, 1 ancient shard, and champion Vergis by simply clicking up the QR code which is on screen. And also you can get a free epic champion, which is Deliana, and she is available with the code MyDeliana. Information's in the description of this stream and video. If you are watching this back on the catch up. As yep, if you haven't checked out Raid already, then go and check out Raid. Links as said in the description and in the live stream at the moment. So go and check out that game if you haven't done already. Play about some epic dark fantasy champions and all the various different kinds of rare things that you can pick up. And yep, you can and also there's loads of stuff on from events. The game has ongoing events. Dungeon Divers events currently on at the moment, which earn points every day throughout the event. Each special milestone. Oh wow, what's that? A core hammer. That looks interesting. A core hammer. Legendary chaos ore. Oh yeah, because you can like form champions and other stuff as well. It's like it's pretty sweet. Champion training event as well. So as soon as you like rank up and level up your champions, you're able to get stuff from it. So there's loads of kind of like funky stuff always on. They're going to like help you kind of make some gains. Dungeons is where you pick up a lot of your potions, and also some of these ones here is where you pick up your weapons. And some of them have like super dungeons on, which gives you ×2. So super raid here, 1 raid, 2 times XP, 2 times rewards, which can be very handy. And where is it? We'll go for a little bit of an easier one, I think, in this one. Starfighter just here. Go get Spider. And you can look to auto fight. That's the other thing as well. Auto fighting is in game. But like it's on auto at the moment, so we're going to put it on auto for a second, then take it off auto. Because some of the choices that you make are going to be very important to what happens. This particular one, I'm not a massive fan of, just because I don't like all the little spiders. I mean, it's good to have an AoE, and that's one of the main things that I've learned when doing this particular one, is having AoE champions that can... I did have Ithos before. Problem is these you get this like sleep thing, which is just a little bit annoying, because you're like, oh, I really wouldn't like to kind of like be asleep, especially because I need to kind of like smash them. One champion I've brought in here, which I should have explained about, is one that can shrug off debuff effects, so, or kind of like purify debuff effects. So it means that you're able to again still take down a big spider. One, be able to do the AoE, very handy. There we go. Like that's kind of my Ithos right there. Or I think it was my Ithos doing a lot of damage. So it's good to have like that kind of like massive AoE and sustainability, which is very, very important. The bot didn't work. So the bot didn't work. So I'm basically the bot. So I'm the bot at the moment. So yeah, broken bot. So rich bot to the rescue. It just happens with these things. So stream elements has been a little bit of a pain in the rear, so to speak, especially from like the Twitch streams. Like we've not had that working, the exclamation mark stuff working for a little while, because things have been a little bit broken and all that stuff. So it is what it is. We make do on these particular situations. Of course we do. Okay, other stuff to be mentioning as well. So joining a clan is very important. You should look to do that whenever you can. Join a clan. Join a clan. And also we've got campaigns, which we'll talk about campaigns in a minute. We're doing dungeons at the moment, and dungeons is good, but you've got to be very, especially in this fight, the spider-based fight. It's all about AoE-based champions. I think we get a chance here. Attacks one enemy. That's annoying because I got 3 turns and 1 turn, and also I got like do the attack all enemies. And I really would like to attack all enemies right now. That would be good. We're back. Ah, it's there. Outburst. Outburst is so cool because like I'm able to do this. Boom. And like do a lot of damage. And the great thing what I'm doing at the moment is AoEing these kind of like smaller ones, so I can focus on the larger one. Because the spider will, I think if you don't take out the minions, the larger spider will heal up. And we don't want that. We don't want the spider re-healing. We need to cut that right there. Cut it down right in its tracks. So all the little ones have to go as soon as possible. And as soon as I get my... This is why my Ithos is here. Is so you can do like some AoE stuff. And what I'm going to do is like do an increased attack. Get Ithos in. So the attack's going to be a lot more mightier. And I'm 1 turn away from it, which is a little bit annoying. But when it's his turn, I'm going to AoE them with attack all enemies, and it's going to be beautiful. This is good as well because it's got attack all enemies, which again is helpful for what I need to do, which is attack all enemies and take out some of the smaller spiders. Attack again. Wait for my Ithos to be ready, which is going to be in any moment now. Damn, spider like took a load of health back, but it's okay because this. That's a good chunk of damage. Again, with that particular one. Take out the spider, the smaller ones. I'll try and take out the smaller ones. Zayton, thanks for dropping by to the stream. Hello, how are you? It's good to have you in. Okay, these spiders have got to go. Attacks all enemies. Need to attack all enemies now to do that, so he doesn't kind of absorb any of the smaller spiders. Attacks all enemies again. Ah, block the debuff, man. That's annoying. Take out that one. And I think we'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit more time. I need to increase attack, to be honest. Attacks all enemies. That's good. Again, we need to get these spiders down. That's not good. I think he's going to heal up in a second. I think I'm behind with what I was meant to have done. It's going to be a miracle now if I... Yeah, healed back up. So let's put it into auto because I'm obviously not kind of like getting the rotation down correctly. And I used to, so we'll leave that kind of like doing its thing just for the moment. Because an auto, it's a little bit more intelligent than I. But it is what it is with that one. Let's, as soon as we've gone through that, we'll have a look at the reward side of things. Come on, team, be aggressive. Cut off one head, 2 more will take its place. It's very much like that. There is actually a Hydra in there, like a Hydra clan fight boss. Clan fight boss? Clan boss fight. If I could get my words out, that would be absolutely corking, wouldn't it? That'd be jolly good if I can get my words out. I feel like the greeter. I love that greeter guy. Watching too much of his kind of videos. Welcome to this one. Welcome to the Weatherspoons. It's delightful to have you in with us. Okay, nearly there. Nearly done. One more big hurrah. Probably from Ithos. Oh, one more turn for Ithos. That's annoying. Oh, there we go. Well, that worked fine. And there's a victory. I'm picking up a Dwarf's Amulet. Okay. It's great you can sell them right off the bat. And there's some points that kind of go towards the tournament. The Dungeon Divers event. The Greeters Guild shoulders back. Oh, yes, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That's exactly the one. Okay, that was good. So that was super raids. That was the dungeons where you can pick up potions and helpful items and weapons and gear bits to help out. It's always good to see. There's a Doom Tower, which we'll talk about in a minute, but there are so many other things to... where's the list of things to go over? List. Okay, just quickly on champions. A lot of the best champions are in the epic sections because they're just some of the lesser ones aren't still good, but I just kind of rate some of the more well done legendary ones, especially because you've got like knights that look like that, you know, characters that look like this. It's like a proper like Teutonic knight. I mean, that looks like some kind of like straight out of... That's Father Christmas. It's Father Christmas there with a shield. That's a pretty epic shield. That's a pretty epic shield. That's honestly, it's like Renaissance kind of period. Look at that. That's like... It's like a pirate. I didn't mean to zoom in where I zoomed in. I apologise. Look at that shield. It's like properly alive. I mean, that's just like one kind of area of like the Banner Lords. High Elves are my favourites. Just based on design. Like, the design of some of these is just incredible. Alexander the Sharpshooter. Shiramani, Basilos, no, Bezaleus, Roanus, Ronus. I'm not, honestly, I'm probably not, I'm butchering some of these names. I mean, that's the best one. Deliana. Just like holding up the orbs as some kind of like mage is pretty, it's pretty insane. Right, some of the other areas. As I said, you've got Tavern. You just go and you can ascend some of your champions. You get ascend bonuses on them. So if you go to some of the different areas and you go to your skill section. No, sorry. Art. You unlock things as soon as you ascend them. You're able to unlock certain things with your rings and other areas with that. There's lots of stats to improve with things, whether or not you do masteries. Masteries are another kind of like fundamental element to like champions, and same thing with MCOC, same thing with anything. Like you kind of like you unlock a mastery set and kind of build them. And there's some really good sites in order to kind of amplify your knowledge. Where is it? It's for me, I go with A Yummy Love, which is I've put a link to in the description down below. And it just gives you ideas of like building a particular champion in a certain way. And there's always there's great stuff on offer. So links are in the description down below for that one. That's where I go. If I'm looking to build a champion for some particular reason, I'll go and check out the this particular site, which is iamilove.net/raid Shadow Legends. So that's where you can get a lot of kind of good info, good practices, good advice for setups, and there's some YouTube videos as well when it comes to kind of like setting up certain champions in a certain way. So FYI on that one, right? Let's continue on with what we're doing. So we've done a little bit of arena, we've done a little bit of dungeons. Starting to do a bit of campaign. Now I've done campaign wise, I've done 100%. I've got all three stars in normal. I've done hard. I'm pretty certain I've done all of brutal. Yeah, I've 100%ed normal through to brutal, and with nightmare I'm working my way through. I did reach a stumbling block with a lot of it towards the end, but that's because I need to improve my my champions. They're at a point where they have reached an impasse, and that's the only way you can really kind of get that improved is by kind of improving them in different areas, by grabbing potions, sending champions, putting new champions in to deal with the complex situations of the interactions. The same thing with most games. Faction Wars is an interesting little delve in here. It opens up what champs have I got? I'll just go over that right now. So the champs that I've got are so I've got Prince Gaimir, I've got Rhyme Beast, I've got Jarrig, and these are the ones of my favourites are Ithos, Jarrig, and Prince Gaimir. I've gone off of Rhyme Beast, I think, because he got nerfed a long time ago. I like Doom Priest, Oathbound, and there's a few new additions that I want to improve within several teams that I'm doing. But it's a process, as everyone knows. It's everything's a process of grind and what you're doing. That's what am I doing? Threw me off on it. Yeah, I got loads, but they need to be improved. So it's all well and good to say yes, I've got some champions, but I need to work on them, and that will take a little bit of time to do that, and also into the various different areas. So factions and faction wars. Faction wars is just basically a type specific. So we've got Undead Horde here is unlocked for today. And then there will also be like another one, like Dwarf Crypt. And then there's going to be like other ones as well. So like the dwarf-based champions, which I don't have a huge amount. I've only got 3, sadly. Which means that like a fight is always very very difficult with a small amount of... and also on lower rarity. So you can rank up in order to rank up certain champion types in order to benefit certain situations that you might go into. like the Crypt Wars. It's like now oh no, I got 3 rounds of this, and it's not good. This is actually going to be pretty brutal. So I don't think I'm going to get my full storage required. But at least I've got one powerful enough dwarf, I think, to kind of like deal with hopefully deal with these ones here, these tricksy and false hobbits. Tricksy and false hobbits. No, I can't do a very good impression of Gollum there, but you know, one does try. So it's good that they've got different areas for different things. It's good that you can just go, okay, right, well, if I make a strong set of champions for this, or this, then they can be, you know, of help down the line. And I think I remember creating a Faction Wars team for some particular one. I can't remember which one. I want to say because I've got a lot of Banner Lords. It could be all about the Banner Lords. So it could be them, the Bruce Banner Lords. That I created a strong enough team. But with this, if we just focus on that one there, and the green, where it says like green, it means that you will be stronger than that particular enemy you're going up against in this. So that's good. Is that one down? You did a good Devon accent on that event vid with them though. I mean, the problem is with M breeds some bad habits with me when it comes to accents. It becomes too relaxed, and the problem with becoming too relaxed, you become very kind of like, right there, how's it going? Oh, bees and it doos and stuff like that. Right, so come on, my little dwarf. Smack him. Stay alive. Honestly, if I can stay alive, this would be great. Right, it's one down. At least means I can pass this. Boom. Good. I'm doing well. I should be able to just about do this. Just about squeeze through the win. That's a bit of that's a bit of damage. What's this? Increased damage inflicted by 50% for the first hit of each enemy. Well, I don't really want that. This doesn't seem like an advantage. And there we go. That's that. Not the cleanest of victories, but it's a victory nevertheless, and I'll take whatever I can get at the moment with that. I need to kind of like absorb some champions, I think, into. I need some more space. Do I have enough space? 10 more. Go on, I'll get some more slots. I got 2 more of these ancient shards to open. See if I can get like a sneaky epic. It's a very difficult and it's a very tall order to get done. Just to get an epic out of these. Just a rare. That's all right. That's good. That's fine. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. Thank you very much to those that have done so far the raiding. We've had a couple of people do it. Thank you very much for those that have done that. And if you are watching on the catch up on the stream, then please support the channel by doing that. I've seen it pop up there with 2. There we go. So we've had a couple of people do that. So thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for supporting and doing those things. And I'm sure we'll get some more people off stream that will be seeing this. We did have a bit of a problem with the stream. First off, that it didn't want to. We were live at about 7:30 p.m. UK time. The stream went down about 20 or so minutes later, and then I wasn't able to re-establish it until about just after 8 p.m. So that was kind of annoying because then we lost all the people that were viewing beforehand. So it is what it is. But thank you very much, everybody that's come on by to support, chill, relax, and integrate themselves with chat. That's very kind of you so far. Let's continue on with what we've got to do. And yes. Okay, let's get some things kind of like upgrade. So skills wise, so what have we got here? So I've max skilled out all of that of Prince Chimera. Ethos I think is max skilled as well because I love that particular champion. Just remember to press that for that one. And who else? This is Blind Seer. I think Blind Seer is a champion I want to work with. Attacks 3 times random. Each hit has a 30% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 15%. Places a block debuff buff on all allies for 2 turns and places a shield buff on equal. There's a blood damage buff. That sounds cool. I want to do stuff with my legendaries. I think that's my only legendary I want to work on. I don't think I've got any other ones. I think Blind Seer is the one I'm going to be working on. Yeah, it's a Blind Seer. Which... Oh no, I can't do any skills there because of... I don't have any tomes. But let's find some lower champions I want to work on. Let's find another top rated. Let's see if there's any kind of like up-to-date tier list to focus anything in particular. Right, Shadow Legends tier list 2022. Let's have a look. July 2022, best champions. Let's go. Where's the list? Um, 2022. Ursula the Mourner. I'm just trying to find some kind of like decent champions which I want to like just check out. I think Tyrell was definitely on one that I've been working on for a little while. There's my Tyrell. Yeah, I suppose the Tyrell is kind of like has been a main one I should have worked on for a little while. Especially with skills being things like this. Yeah, I'll go with Tyrell. Let's load some tomes in. And we've got damage increase the further we go. Buff, debuff, chance. So Singing Steel goes up. Singing Steel is pretty good. That's the attack all enemies, I want to say. I want to double check that. Is that one there? No, it's that. Yeah, Singing Steel. Nice. And then to level them up. As oh no, the I need to reboot that. There we go. Kind of like it went off then. There we go. So Tyrell is the champion I'm going to be working on. I've just upgraded the skills to one that was there, which is Singing Steel, which attacks all enemies has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased debuff. It's pretty epic. But I do need to level up this champion a lot more. And I think I'm out of brews. So that's one thing I need to kind of get. I need to get more brews or absorb more champions into that one. Especially ones I'm not going to be using that much. And there are quite a few that I'm not going to be using. Especially ones here. And how close am I? Because he's on there. How much long are you streaming for? I am streaming for another 6 to 10 more minutes. I'm just figuring out how I want to absorb this guy because I don't have any. I don't have any like level up brews. So I think I'm going to use some champions to kind of like amalgamate into him. Unless there's something in the market, he says. Oh, so there's some gauntlets. There's some really decent gauntlets in there. Nice. No brews. I think I'm going to use, at this rate, it's just a case of like using champions to kind of like upgrade. Okay, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm not going to use some of the duplicates. No. 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 Definitely not. Definitely not going to use that one. Oh, so that's going to take a lot to like level up this one particularly. Oh, I can ascend as well. Yeah, go on. Champion challenge. Oh, I did challenge. I did a thing. Yeah, give me the gold. Let's Tyrell up a little bit better. I do want to make him a bit further up. But let's get him. Let's equip that amulet there. Why is it saying? It's saying, oh yeah, I can upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade the amulet. Try and go up to level 16 if I can with this amulet. Get some more stuff. Get some more kind of like sockets unlocked for bonus stats. If it works. I have a terrible track record with luck on this. I'm trying to get stuff upgraded. I think I might stop on level 12 because I think I could sink a lot of my silver into this. Oh my word! I see all my silver like melting away. But I've got to make the improvements to my champions. I really do. Especially to take on stuff. I need to go back to campaign with stronger champions. Tyrell's going to be one of them. Come on. One more level for the max stat. It's costing me an arm and a leg here. Quite literally. Come on. One more to go. No. 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 Oh my silver's going now. It's like it's nearly there. Fails. 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 Come on, one more try. Oh. There you go. That's one thing I think needs to be kind of like looked into and reworked, the way that kind of like works with it. For the time being, I'm going to put that... Oh no, I don't have anything to kind of like fit the... I've got no benefits. Damn. I need to go and get some of those. Oh, I need to redo the gear for Terra, but let's go grind some stuff. Rather than trying to like fix up champions, make them good. Got to get over and do some other things. There's other quests as well. Some event stuff. Let's go to campaign. And what was that on Nightmare? What did I have problems with? I had problems with that one. Maybe I could go back into that one, try and get the stars. Looks a bit tough, that one. I'll give it a go. Let's go. Where's the QR code at? Because it's a sponsored stream. Interact with the QR code and do the instructions. Do the instructions. Is it a paid ad? Yeah, of course it is. Why does it laugh out loud? Wait, it says. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Okay, so I'm going to put that one in. That one in there. I'm going to go with Tyrell to lead. And Ethos, maybe? We'll give that a go. Shake it up. That may give me some sort of edge. Quite possibly. Good start. But I think I've been here before when this has been a good start. And it's literally going to have gone downhill from there. let's do that first. Let's attack all them. Let's do that. I don't want to take him out. Let's go. Let's get him down. Although that does not look good. That looks like I'm taking a bit of damage. If I can get one out of the game. That one's asleep. Take that one out. Is that one the weakest? Oh, they had to go for Ithos. They had to go for Ithos. So that was annoying. That's kind of like got my... So I should be able to do this, say fine, but that did not end. That didn't go very well. Kind of defeats the point of like what I wanted to like have no loss right here, but I think it's we're definitely gonna have like what like the one's gonna be down. Whether or not the other's gonna like have success or not is another thing. Okay. So at least if I can get some sort of like win right here. Come on, team. Fight back. Fight well. Try to fight. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's not going as according to plan. There's one down. Oh wait, is this my ethos? He's still alive. He's still alive! Didn't realise that. I thought Ethos was dead. Well, this could be... Well, no, actually, it's not going. It's not going particularly well. I think it's like it's time to say goodbye. Bye. And I'm down. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Right. In any case, that has that's been it for our sponsored stream. We played a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends. We've gone over some of the different areas that you can go in the game, and you can go and grind out various different types of bits of content. And just a recap of everything. If you are watching this on the catch-up, please check out the QR code. If you're in stream now, check out the QR code, download the game, go through the tutorial, get up to level 12, I think it is. Hit level 12, yeah. Yeah, just check out the game. It's dark fantasy. It's turn-based. It's got a lot of fun to it. And lots of different areas to rank up your champions, improve the gear. There's a gear-based system. That's pretty cool to kind of like get new champions and go and strengthen them up, improve their masteries, improve a lot of elements about them. The mastery builds are particularly fun. Go and check out the links in the description for a for checking out the companion site. I think is the best way to call it, which is I Love, which is gives you like tips, tricks of how to kind of like improve your champions in various different types of ways. The champion you get by using the code MyDeliana, which is information in the description down below. So if you just put in capitals MyDeliana, you're able to get the champion. So yeah, if you go to promo codes and you put your promo code in there, MyDeliana, then it will get you a champion. New players will receive XP, silver, and the legendary champion Deliana. Also, new players will receive, and information is in the description for this as well, 200k silver, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP booster, which the package looks a little bit like this. This is the package right there you receive, which you get the energy refill, the XP boost, Vergis, 200k silver, and 1 ancient shard. That's what you get if you're a new player, with a worth of $30. All those lovely things. And so yeah, I think that's it. I think we've covered all the stuff that needs to be covered about the game. And yeah, thank you very much for coming on by and watching this special sponsored stream. This was very kindly sponsored by Plarium and Raid Shadow Legends. Thanks very much for them for doing that and supporting the channel over the years as they do. One final thing is that you can unlock the gem mine, which is basically you kind of like mines you gems, which is the premium currency within the game. You can go and grab that and do that. And there's so many places to go in game. Whether or not you're even doing the Doom Tower, which is the progression step by step, kind of like battler. So as soon as you've done one, you go to the next room, next room, next room, next room, and you try and get yourself right up the way to the top. There's a normal difficulty and a hard difficulty, especially for those that are further along with the game. Lots on offer from the player versus environment PvPe arena. Clan boss for getting a clan. You can get in many clans, so you're like an alliance, which is information you can just click on and go to when you're in the game. Any kind of rewards will be delivered into your inbox, which we'll go into there right at the very top of the screen. And that's it. That's all she wrote on that. And thank you again to Raid for sponsoring. We've gone over the info. And yeah, thanks very much everybody for coming by to stream, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.